Bora. Pedrucho é boiola, Pedrucho é viadão. É um bocó. Ele me mutou, Pedrucho? Cara, não acredito que fez isso. Ô, o Pedrucho me mutou, cara. Você acredita nisso, da visão? Ô, mas, quando eu jogando, ele pode ficar cantando, né? Aí ele jogando pode. Ah, tomar banho fresco nos infernos. Ah, pelo amor de Deus, cara. Não, então não fica cantando que eu tô jogando, cara. Nossa, o cara usa o Oxê de lateral direito, mano. Mano, olha o tio do cara, ô Davi. Caramba, bagulho estranho, nossa senhora. O cara joga muito. O que é? Pô, mas o Oxê, mas eu usava ele na posição dele, né? Agora eu vou usar o Oxê de lateral direito, cara. Porra. Eu usava o Gasco, é ruim, mas eu usava ele na posição dele de mate, cara.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Pô, esses caras já começam o jogo chorando, só me engano no roubo. Que roubo, cara? Toma aí o roubo aí, ó.
And he was there to get a vital
Nossa, cara de
touch.
Campo Grande,
I
Rio
think
de
he's
Janeiro.
done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Snyder, and the shot's on here. O'Shea.
Aí, ele voltou, cara. Oi, Pedrucho.
Threads one in. And this is Messi.
Ó, então
Decent
desculpa então.
chance.
Então beleza, parei.
Goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Snyder. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Snyder. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This ended up in no man's land. Baresi.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Ai, Snyder,
Someone
caramba,
off
cara.
target. He's found a way past.
Boa.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through.
Cara, ele é rápido, hein, mano? Credo.
Azar, a player who needs no introduction. He is through here. Can he finish? Cruyff with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United, he's had a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Pele. It's Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! That's a fine save.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Mas se ficou dinheiro pra caralho, vai tirar mesmo.
Very imposing presence at the back.
Manchester
Não,
United
então. E outra, mas esse moleque aí não vai mudar o time dele não, mano.
That's been intercepted.
Ah, deve ser
That was
mesmo.
well played, well stopped.
He has found a way through. Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, it's played into the area. And that is expertly dealt with. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
O'Shea kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Vamos, caralho, vamos!
Manchester United are back on level terms.
Tá vendo a live aí?
Manchester United.
Aquela? Pior que o cara tá dando. Tá me amassando aqui da visão. Deve tá puto, mano.
Schneider to Messi. Pressing's intense. And it's paid off. We are into overtime, and that interception was
Errei,
most
eu errei aqui,
necessary.
cara.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vamos, rola a bola, cara.
Shifted off it.
Boa.
Schneider,
Boa.
Mbappe. That has been
Ah,
cut short.
só jogar a bola pra mim, cara. Bom, tá bom, tá bom, tá bom.
And the referee has signaled
Cara, o cara tá,
for
o cara tá me amassando aqui, o Davi.
So
Quer
it's
ver?
all
Olha lá,
square.
mano.
Neither
Olha
side
o
has
tatinho do
been
jogo,
able
ó.
to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack
Olha
of
lá, velho.
trying.
9 chutes, velho.
Reflections on the first half.
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Cabo Verde get the second half going. Pass has gone astray.
Não, né, amigão? Porra. Vai bater, ganha uma, cara.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester
Meu
United
Deus do
clearly
céu.
should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Boa, Schmeichel.
Schneider
Meu,
plays the
contra-ataque rápido é
game a
muito
step
foda, mano.
ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision.
Vou jogar na posse de bola, mano.
O'Shea. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Vieira tries to clear. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi, he's being urged to shoot. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Schneider shoots! Well, that has not gone well. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide.
72,306.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and shapes to shoot. Maldini clears. O'Shea. And here's Messi. Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And they get themselves in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. Cabo Verde leading now. Yamal.
9, Ibrahimovic.
And this is Messi.
Coming on the field,
Played it back.
number 12, Johan Cruyff.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest...
And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ah, bicho de FIFA, né, mano?
O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never
Tá de boa,
outsmarted.
suave, Pedrão, tranquilo, mano.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go
Entendo,
that
mano, de
way.
boa. Não tem cabeça não, mano.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mas vou ter que tirar o Brozovic, mano.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Não tá dando não, velho. Ah, vai pro banco, mano. Perde muito gol, cara.
And
Louco.
that is that. Now it's Messi. He's got away.
É, eu sou a carga de erro, sempre sou errado. Ô, Davi, não me irrita não, cara. Aí, ó, pega essa finalização aqui então, na gaveta, ó. Pega aí então! Para! Deixa o like, Davi. Caralho, os meus amigos não deixaram o like na minha live, caralho. Esse já tá bem, meu Deus do céu.
More or less by himself, as cool as
Deixa o like, Pedrão, na live.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Marcinho, CG, ó. Será que ele escora? Ué, escora?
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's
Não, não,
making for
não.
a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Cruyff. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Não. Você tava comigo? Ah, não, jogo não, jogo.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see
Eu tô jogando mal, cara. Tô jogando muito mal, ô Davi. Não sei o que tá acontecendo comigo, cara. Não que seja bom, né? Você empatou com o Lenilson lá, mano. Vai cagar, cara. Com o Leilson lá, Jailson, sei lá. Uai, o cara mora no Rio de Janeiro aqui, ué. Tá pesado, tá não, tá ali. Tomei, Davi, ó, seu boca de louro do caralho aí, ó. Vamos, inclusive, jogar, mano. Ah, tá assim todo jogo, mano. Aí, olha lá, aí, agora segura.
Cabo Verde are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Messi!
Olha lá, buscou, mano.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cleared away.
Acabou, perdemos. Mais uma. Tá bom.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. $1.507, tava com isso. Olha lá, 4 horas seguida, cara. Eu não ganho mais, cara. Não dá não, cara. É louco, né? Eu sou muito ruim, cara. Deixa eu arrumar aqui. Quem? Fez neném. Se vambassem aqui, hein? Leito pra caralho. E esse Aubameyang aqui? Do Narumo ou Michael? Caralho, mano. 38 derrotas, tá louco.
Você fazer um ensaio no carnaval, são 3 horas da manhã, que é uma...
Vou dar meu time. Foi só mudar o nome do time porque eu comecei a empatar, mas perder. Vou botar com o nome do KT Sisi, mano. Bem, Vitinho. Derrosta tá mal. E o time da lenda aqui. Nossa, o cara tem o Rodri, tem a trinca de ouro lá da França.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Grêmio have opted for a 4-4-2 formation. Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an
foda
attack,
mesmo, já
the other
travou já,
will
mano.
hold
Impressionante,
the
cara.
central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles. His speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Ibrahimovic. Desai. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Maldini. Thuram. That's Rijkaard. And it's Thuram.
Liga, não adianta você fazer cancel, eu não uso autoblock não, burro. Caralho, mano, que idiota, cara.
Maldini. Pull it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Hullet. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pele conjures time and space where few can. He's free, and the finish! Goal! Gremio! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Gremio have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has put paid to that. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Hullet. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Rodri. Ronaldinho! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Pepe does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often.
Nossa, tô jogando muito mal, mano. Acho que é cerveja, não é possível,
really
cara.
look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot,
but with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out wide. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal, aims beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff quietly revving up. Rodri. Now it's Pullet. Pullet. Cannavaro. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. Desai. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pelé, Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Chance for a shot.
Ah, goleirão não pega nada, meu goleiro, cara. Ah, não dá, mano. Ó, a bola em cima do cara, vai. Ó, ainda jogou, cara. Ó, a bola em cima do goleiro, cara.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Aí é foda, cara. Tá jogando muito mal, mano. Eu ficava com o meu time, não é
Well, it's
possível.
a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is through here.
Cara, eu apertei pelo cara, tocou, cara. Ô, delay do caralho, cara do sul aqui é foda. Mano.
Overly willing to come. Oh, what a mistake! And this is Ibrahimovic.
Olha isso, mano.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gabriel. He's in a good position here.
Puta, cara.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Schneider! And he's intervened well there. Time and again they are repelled. Manchester United are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cruyff looking to receive it in space. That's very neat. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's having a go! And that's another fine save. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pelé.
Vai aprender a fazer já?
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball,
Caralho.
but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. And he's running through.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 80.
And that's it.
Ronaldinho. Camisa
And all that
14.
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 20, camisa 19, camisa 11. Senhoras e senhores, vamos ver no telão uma apresentação especial dos nossos artistas convidados de hoje.
Cinco derrotas seguidas. Ô louco.